Welcome to our school's podcast. Here we're going to show you how teachers, parents, and pupils can share advice, tips, and know-how to bring the best out of all of us. Learning is a joint experience, and through our series of interviews, we can all learn more and achieve even greater things. Here is this week's host.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting podcast. I'm your host, Kennedy Patterson. Again, welcome back. Now, we are live, not from Swanky Studios. We are live at one of my offices here in Atlanta. As you guys can hear a little bit of the background, we wanted to kind of come on the show here today to kind of present something very different. We're here in the office, and it's quite a boring day for a Friday evening. So hopefully you guys are having a great Friday evening. Hopefully you guys are staying safe during this whole pandemic. Safe and sound. I know Georgia, with our governor, I know we've reopened in Georgia today. I know we reopened, and then on Monday they're going to open up a lot of more businesses on Monday. So I hope that you guys are staying safe. I hope that you guys are safe and sound for sure. We're live in one of the my offices here. We're not live in Swanky Studios because we actually packed up Swanky Studios. So Swanky Studios is packed up. The reason why we're packed up is because very exciting news. I'm getting ready to move to a different location for sure. Yes, so we're moving to a different location, so that's why our equipment is pretty much packed up. So we're doing this from one of my offices, and we have a small mic and my phone to record. So that's just what we got right now. I kind of wanted to talk about the many things that's going on for GGC for today. They have a new 3D printer. So the science and technology over at Georgia Gwinnett College, they are helping equipment to be donated to the Northside Hospital and Eastside Medical Center. They're inventing 3D printers to become hard at work of printing personal protective equipment, PPE, to donate to the two hospitals. Of course, you guys can follow the movement. It's GGC's movement. So they're really donating personal protective equipment. They're printing out 3D printers about it. And so whether it's masks, whether it's other equipment that hospitals might need. And it's really good that they're doing this for Georgia Gwinnett College. It shows that we care. A lot of companies are trying to figure out ways to help out the community. And to be honest with you, the hospital and medical centers, they're really going through it the worst than many Americans here due to the pandemic right now, because they're risking their lives up there. A lot of healthcare providers are risking a lot to be a part and to help out and to fight the battle of coronavirus. So it really shows that it's going a long way. It's going a long way for sure. And I'm very excited about it, to say the least. Yeah, but you guys can read all about it on the website here, ggc.edu. They have the GGC news. As many Americans feel helpless, sequestered in their homes as the coronavirus pandemic enters the second month, and healthcare workers on the front lines to face critical shortages of personal protective equipment, PPE, nationwide. A group of information technology, IT students, and digital media experts in the School of Science and Technology at GGC have found a way to fight against COVID-19. Of course, there's a quote here. It was a professor of mathematics, Catherine Penzone's idea, and Professor Penzone, I've had her before in math. Very bright professor. She's amazing. She got me through with math because, honestly, math is not really one of my strong suits, ladies and gentlemen. So they're joining the fight for sure. She and Estefany Gonzalez, a GGC IT laboratory supervisor, she suggests maybe we could get student workers on campus to use our 3D printing machines to help out. We have three 3D printers in our digital media lab, and our technology has been progressively getting better and better over the last few years. So it was perfect timing to have them available. Again, GGC pursuing excellence, and they're fighting against COVID-19, and we do it the Grizzly way here at GGC. Yes. So proud of that. I'm so proud of the expertise that we're bringing out for sure for GGC. I'm so proud that we're able to help out and really diverse and really do our thing and help our way out there. Of course, if you guys haven't heard it yet, we have something very kind of new that's been happening for the last couple of weeks. We have the Student Emergency Fund, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. So there are so many challenges our students have to endure just to better our lives. Help our students through these challenging times by donating to the, and they even have a hashtag, ladies and gentlemen. Get this. It's hashtag Student Emergency Fund. With your gift, we can help them preserve GGC Giving Tuesday now. So this is a good program where it's needed. You know, it's very needed in the tough times right now. And this program has been really around, and they're really helping students out financially, whether it's coming from school, with school funds, or just in general with the epic times right now. So if you guys have a moment, if you have anything to spare to the Student Emergency Fund, all you have to do is contact ggc.edu/Student Emergency Fund. That is kind of like a website that they have built for GGC, and it helps you donate. Of course, donated, we have 111 donors and donated $7,806. That again, that's $7,806. You have 68 days left remaining, so you can give back to our students and faculty now. Of course, on their website, a little white light website they have, you have Dr. Jan Joseph, our president at GGC, to give kind of a little speech on our video there, and it's just the emergency fund. The Student Emergency Fund, which includes Grizzly Health, Helping Grizzlies, is a unique program that helps provide assistance to students in times of emergencies and great need. Often these situations can threaten to derail a student's education, but your generosity, we can help these students preserve through difficult times. Of course, gifts provide basic necessities and address sudden emergencies that keep our students moving forward. By donating your help, Grizzlies will need it the most. Grizzlies create caring and supportive relationships that are essential to success, learning, and persistence and graduation. To support institutional health and community growth, we can strive to obtain all of these goals by helping students. So please help the students in need by giving the Student Emergency Fund today. So very unique process. Of course, there was Nate Jones have also provided a thank you letter to everyone. He says, thank you to everyone who's already participated. We're thrilled to surpass, of course, $7,600 with more than over 100 donors so far. Nate Jones, a huge shout out to him because I do know him. He works within our communications at GGC. His office is located in the athletics building. So, of course, I'm pretty familiar where his office is at. And I've actually got to work with him with a couple of projects before. So very exciting, to say the least, that we're doing something very new for the GGC community for sure. Alrighty, so next thing on our podcast for sure here, the Grizzly Talk Podcast with your host, Kennedy Patterson. Our shout out, of course, our RSO shout out. We do that. We try to do this every show when we can. So our shout out kind of goes out to it, and I've done a shout out for them before, but I just wanted to highlight and congratulate GGC Gear 2020 of an awesome event they had last week, moving their gear conference all online, and I wanted to, of course, congratulate their success for the GGC Gear of 2020 last week. Yes, you guys deserve it. I'm proud of everyone that's part of GGC Gear. You guys really nailed it, and you guys really did your thing there, and I really commemorate you guys for doing that. The GGC Gear Conference was amazing, and I was able to attend quite a few events with guest speakers online, and you guys really orchestrate and you really commence and you guys really did your thing last week with GGC gear. You had a great turnout, and I'm just proud that it was able to work how you guys wanted it to work out for. And I'm proud of all the speakers to come online and to really give us helpful tips in the world of business. So again, GGC gear, you guys really nailed it. So that's going to do it for the Grizzly Talk podcast. A little shorter episode than most, but live from the office here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's show. Again, please be sure to drink water every 15 minutes. Stay safe and go Grizzlies. This has been the Grizzly Talk podcast with your host, Kennedy Patterson. We'll see you guys in the next podcast. Go Grizzlies.
Loved what you've heard on this week's episode? Well, the answer is simple. It would mean the world to us if you could head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review and feedback. Spreading the word really is the best way to grow our podcast and achieve even greater things. Thank you.
Please be advised that this podcast is meant for educational and informational purposes only and is in no way a replacement for legal or medical advice. The opinions contained within are solely those of the interviewers and interviewees and should be received as so. Those seeking help or advice are encouraged to obtain professional legal and medical services.